We have risen from the ashes to school the masses. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Scholars Wrestling Show, episode 524. I'm your man behind the microphone, Scholar Jeff. Joining us this week, as always, the OG Undisputed Scholar himself. You know him, you love him. He is the one only Scholar Tarek. Scholar Tarek, how we feeling tonight, sir?
Hey, Jeff,
Hey, what?
fi 524.
I I know something even funnier than 524.
You got to tell us next week, though. You got to remember,
Okay.
tell us next week. What,
Okay.
what could be funnier than 524?
Oh, you'll find out.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Also joining us this week, another undisputed scholar. In his own right, he is Scholar Brian. Scholar Brian, how are you feeling tonight?
Feeling pretty good. I'm looking forward to something. Bringing back a relic that I haven't seen in about 8 months' time. That Scholars of Wrestling World Heavyweight title is coming home.
And I'll be the Paul Heyman to your Roman Reigns again.
Huzzah.
Well,
Huzzah, indeed.
there's a lot of implications there. But speaking of implications, also joining us this week, he is the one and only Chawler
Dollar
Scarlet.
Scully?
Char-
Dollar
Wow.
Scully!
You know who you are. How are you
I'm
feeling?
a sleepy baby.
Apparently,
You
so is
most cer-
Jeff.
Apparently we all are.
I make no promises. Caller sharply. Anyway,
That's your new nickname now, Charles. Or Scarly.
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 Challer Scarly.
Challer Scarly.
Anyway, last but certainly not least, you know him, you love him, the man in the dandy hat. He is the one and only Scholar Pete. Scholar Pete, weave us a tale, my good man.
As I live and breathe. Good evening, gentlemen. I mean, 'tis the season for us to be predicting a show of AEW where I have a chance to get back my title that was lost to me by a wheel. And here I come to discover tonight, not only were we including some pre-show matches, which is some pre-show bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you what else is bullshit. We have two wheels. Two wheels. So you know what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to give you a spoiler for this weekend. I'm going to tell you right now what's going to happen. I'm going to win the title. It's going to be in my grasp. And then the fucking wheel is going to spin into the show and go, fuck you, Scholar Pete. We're going to give it back to the undisputed Scholar Brian, which I wouldn't be mad at because, sir, you took my title off a wheel. Are you proud of yourself, Scholar Jeff? I ask you, are you proud?
Let me put that in a following way.
Well, let let me put it to you this way, Scholar Pete. He learned how to be proud of bullshit title wins from the master of bullshit title wins. Okay? So
Just to clarify, ladies and gentlemen, yes, as a result of a tie between Scholar Brian and Scholar Pete, this lovely Scholars of Wrestling Championship is now vacant and is on the line between the two of them at this weekend's show, AEW Wrestledream. So that being
and
said,
and if I was to win the Scholars of Wrestling heavyweight title in a bullshit way through the wheel, it would
So be it.
it's with the amount of times I've won this title through bullshit means. Charlie knows.
Yep.
Listen,
I think
Would
even
we
more
expect
foam.
would we expect anything different?
No,
Nope.
here the difference we'll expect is just more foam just oozing out of Pete's mouth, just out of the pure rage if the wheel screws him over again.
listen, let me tell you.
Enough for him to mistake grass for grasp.
Let me tell you,
I
Scott.
caught that. I'm just like out of the grass. I'm like, oh, front lawn. Okay.
Well
Or
done, Scholar
oh,
Tarek. Well, and Scholar Brian, to you, I know you are the Charlotte Flair of the Scholars of Wrestling, where you just get the belt handed to you by the means of a wheel, which is perfectly fine. My
Wow.
title runs are a proud, noble bunch going for my undisputed Scholar this year and coming quite close. I am prepared to predict some Wrestle Dream. Are you gentlemen ready?
Pete, guess what?
What's that?
I back you.
You
Thank
know
you.
what? You calling me the Charlotte Flair of the Scholars of Wrestling is perfectly fine because you know what? That just means I'm successful and you are not.
Oh, snap.
of course
Anyway,
Charlie would be behind Pete on this one. The rivalry between Brian and Pete is just the thing of legends on the Scholars of Wrestling show.
well, you know what? With that, let's let the time for trash talk pass because we got a wrestling show to predict, and there's a title on the line. So this is AEW Wrestledream, starting with the pre-show matches, and let's first go with the first pre-show match, which is FTR versus Jet Speed. Tarek, you've got first pick. Which way you going?
Oh, I'm gonna have one of the people going for the title go first on this one. Let the title contenders start this prediction show because I'm very intrigued.
Well, in that case, it's very simple. I don't see how you have FTR lose on the pre-show. I want if Jet Speed is going to beat FTR, I want it to be on the main show where you have to pay to see it. Therefore, in this case, on this pre-show, I've got FTR beating Jet Speed via illegal means, and yeah, I just think you have a big time win like that on the actual main show if you're actually gonna have them beat FTR. So FTR wins.
That makes about as much sense as everything else. I will also go with FTR for the win. Uh, yeah, nothing more to elaborate on there. Scholar Charlie, which way you going?
Well, I gave this a lot of thought, but then I realized that I don't know who Jet Speed is. So FTR.
Fair enough. It makes as much sense as anything else. Scholar Pete, it's your pick up next. Which way you going?
Well, growing up in a small country,
Yes.
We're back.
they were always a fan of the FTR, so I'm gonna go FTR for the win.
And Scholar Tarek, give us an answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and agree with everyone. FTR for the win.
Can someone tell me
Cause
who Jet Speed is?
Speedball
Speedball
Mike
Mike
Bailey and
Bailey.
Kevin Knight.
Oh, of course. FTR is winning.
All
He
right.
says that, but I'm not fully convinced. He's like, oh yeah, those guys. Yeah, I know exactly. I saw those sons of bitches last week. They still owe me money. That's that's how I that's how Charlie reacted on this one here.
All
He
right.
owes me lobster money.
He lost the money.
Next
And I paid
match.
FTR for payment.
We a wild bunch
Next
today.
match. Oh, you're full of sass and vinegar tonight, boys. But
Yes.
next match we've got Eddie Kingston and Hook versus a mystery team of some sort.
Oh, we know who Tarek's gonna pick.
Brian, it's your pick up next. If we're going in
Oh,
actual
I'm
order.
picking first again.
Yeah, Tarek, pass it
Okay.
along. Yeah,
Well,
anyway, we're
in that
reverting
case,
back.
uh, nobody worth a damn is going to come back on a pre-show match against Eddie Kingston and Hook. Therefore, it doesn't matter who TBA is. I've got Eddie Kingston and Hook for the win.
I'm just gonna follow my heart, even though everything you just said makes absolute sense. So I'm gonna go with Ed Hook too. Charlie, tell us something.
Growing up in a small country, Eddie Kingston and Hook.
The end.
Yes.
Pete, weave us a tale that is 30 seconds or less. Who do you got?
Well, growing up, there was this great tag team called the Buffalo Riders. And I really think that if they challenge Eddie and Hook, they're going to lose. I mean, it's Eddie and Hook for the win. I mean, the Buffalo Warriors are a great tag team in their day, but they are not Eddie Kingston and Hook.
Tarek, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but it looks like you're going to be the voice of reason during an Eddie Kingston match. Help me out here.
My prediction is that the tag team that's going to be facing Eddie Kingston and Hook is probably going to be the Acclaimed. And I still will go with Eddie Kingston and Hook to win because someone just hates me.
Uh, nah, Eddie Kingston is everybody's friend. What are we talking about?
Yep.
Anyway, finally moving on. We've got a women's tag team match. We've got the team of Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron going up against Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. This one, considering Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford just got a tag team name, I'm going to go with Bayne and Ford for this one. Again, we all love Willow, but I just feel like something is on the horizon right now. So I'm going to go with Bayne and Ford. Charlie, it's your pick up next. Which way are you going?
I'm gonna go against you and pick what's Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. Yeah.
Willow Ford.
Shows my AEW knowledge tenfold.
Scholar Pete, you're up next. Which way are you going?
Being a big fan of the Indies, I always love to watch tag team wrestling, and the tag team wrestlers to watch and who is going to win is Megan and Ford. So, what a team. I think Willow's going to, again, similar to Scholar Jeff, I feel there's something not right in the air. And you know what? You can't mess with Megan/Ford. They just, another level.
Tarek, it's over to you. Which way are you going?
I will say for basically having a pre-show where we're just like, oh, let's just it's a pre-show, so all the good guys win. So it makes everyone feel good so they could just buy the effing pay-per-view. I just it is very hard for me to predict against Megan Bayne. But it's also again, it's that whole thing. Oh, it's a pre-show match, so we want to have Willow and Harley Cameron win to make the crowd feel good. And
Yes.
ooh, nice scarecrow appearance. But shit, man, I do I want to go sweet, sweet Nightingale? Uh,
Yes, you do.
I'll go with Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford.
It's the right answer. It's the right answer.
Watch me be the right one here.
Hey, this is already shaping up to be an interesting one, but Brian, it's your pick up next. Take us home. What do you got?
They're setting up for this AEW women's tag team division deal that they've got going on here. And as Scholar Jeff has so eloquently put, Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford are an established tag team, whereas Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, not so much. Therefore, if you want me to get excited about a tag team division that is just starting up, you got to give me some established tag teams. And if you have one in a match against one that is not, then you should have that team win. Therefore, I also am going with Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford to win this match.
Oh, I hope you guys all suck it.
Of course you do.
Charles against the world.
I mean, Charlie was on my side not even a match ago, and now it's like, nope, motherfucker, not anymore.
It's like,
Oh.
oh, I am behind you, Pete. You are my best friend. I love you. A match later. Go fuck yourself, Pete. I hate you fucking guts. You
Listen,
suck.
listen.
I hope I get this right and prove you all wrong so I can just yell, suck my dick.
It's the edge of Christian. It's the edge of Christian.
And yet I
Boy.
love you. And yet I hate you. And yet I love you. And yet I hate you.
Can I
I'll
just
wait.
wear the scarecrow mask for the rest of my predictions?
I would say
mean,
no
if you could-
because that'll
if you
that'll
could
stifle your voice.
Yeah, you'll just come in just like,
Besides,
oh yeah, that's exactly right, Charlie. I agree with every word you said.
that wasn't even Scarecrow. That was Kenny McCormick. All right. Enough of this
But am I wrong,
tomfoolery.
though?
You're not wrong.
Let me
But
tell you,
we're not
most
even out of
exciting
the
wrestling
pre-show
dream ever.
match yet. We're not even out of the pre-show matches yet. So let's keep on going on because we've got a multi-man tag match. We've got the conglomeration of Roderick Strong versus the Death Riders. Charlie, it's your pick up first. Which way you going?
Is this still pre-show matches?
This is the
Yep.
final pre-show match.
And it has the wheel.
Oh my god! Thanks for
The
starting me
lovely-
off, Jeff.
You're welcome.
Death Riders have to win.
All right. You got the Death Riders for the win, but now, as always,
Oh my god!
we're going to pick a random name on the wheel. If the wrestler you gets the pinfall, you get an extra point. If they eat the pinfall, you lose a point. So let's spin that wheel. Let's see what happens.
You spin me right round,
Round,
right,
baby,
round,
round,
like a
round.
record, baby, right round, round, round.
Charlie's random pick is Roderick Strong.
course it
Roderick,
is.
no!
Of course it is.
That will bring us next up to Pete. It's your pick next. Which way you going?
This is the first match that's gonna fuck me. So I'm gonna go
No.
with Death Riders, but don't worry, maybe I'll get Spike Dudley for some random fucking reason.
This isn't TNA, Pete.
All right, here we go with the wheel. Pressing down. Let's go. Wheel
Scholar
Let's
spin.
get the
Brian,
correct team first.
I just see Scholar Brian just so invested in the spin.
Wheeler Yuta.
Oh.
Okay. You got Wheeler on the Wheeler.
Hey, at least you got the team right. It's a good start.
All right, Scholar Tarek, it's back to you. Which way are we going?
It's if this is the final match on the pre-show, it's once again back to my previous argument. Do we want to end the pre-show on a happy note where all the crowd are just going, "Yay! We love O'Reilly and
Auto
Orange
parts.
Cassidy."
Ow.
Or do we just want to just keep going and be like, Roderick, no?
If I get this
Ugh.
wrong, I'm going to Roderick Strong's house, kicking him in the nuts, and being like, "You know why?"
Who
know
are
where
you,
he lives?
mister?
And then Marina Shafir's gonna kill you.
That is true. Do I see the Death Riders start, especially that I was like, oh, with Daniel Garcia, do we start seeing him lose on this one? And God damn it, I hate that I'm having such difficulties on the goddamn pre-show. I know I spiked my mic. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm still incredibly frustrated with this bullshit. I hate fucking pre-show matches. I'll go with the Death Riders, but a part of me is saying that's wrong. No, Tarek, that's wrong. That's what the voices inside my head is saying, but I'm just being like, shut up, man. I'm not a
Isn't that
multiple
cute?
personality.
But
Let
wrong.
me finish.
All right, now let's spin that wheel. Let's see what happens. We're spinning that wheel. We're making a deal. Where's it gonna go?
If the Death Riders do lose, I see Wheeler Yuta being the one being pinned. I'm sorry, Pete.
Fans,
You get
let us.
Orange Cassidy.
Oh shit, I don't have my shades. Well,
I
okay.
do.
Uh, all I
Or
know
you
is,
kids and your props.
all I know
No,
is,
I don't have my props.
ladies and gentlemen, let me just say that he looks actively happy when he spins the wheel. So, fans, please let me know if I'm crazy in the comments. Is Scholar Jeff smiling as he hits the wheel for
He's
everybody? Because I
sadistic.
feel like he's just.
Brian,
He's
the pick
sadistic.
is yours.
You know, us original scholars, we love the wheel. But either way, um, based on what I potentially have happening at the end of the night, based on where a certain match might be on the card, I have the Death Riders winning this one, looking really strong going into the pay-per-view for reasons.
For reasons. That's all you need to know.
All right. So Death Riders, and that will bring Brian back over to the wheel.
Tomohiro
It,
Ishii. That's who Brian's
I
gonna
hope
get.
not.
That was the saddest spin I've
you
ever seen.
got Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh, O'Reilly. Auto parts.
Wow.
That sounded like a cute little kitty. And for me, I am also going to go for the Death Riders. It's just giving me those kinds of vibes, but now it is my turn to spin the wheel.
Oh,
My fate is in the hands of the wheel. The wheel never lets us down. Which way am I going?
oh,
And
the
I
Wait,
smiles.
got
who did you predict?
Death Riders. And I
Oh,
got
okay.
Daniel Garcia.
Look how happy he is, folks. Look at how happy this man is with the wheel. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy.
I would say I think Daniel Garcia has the best chances of being the one who actually makes the pin.
That's what I'm
Either him,
saying.
either
Hey,
him or Pac.
don't blame me. It's just the wheel.
Fuck the wheel.
Anyway,
So,
let's get to the matches of the main card as a whole. And Pete, the first pick of you is yours, and your match is the $500,000 match between
Oh,
the
Pete, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks.
Is it
Pete,
though?
Yes.
growing up in Jurassic Park,
Yes.
I saw dinosaurs almost daily, and just the reemergence of uh, Jurassic Express brings just so much joy that they're going to be $500,000 richer because they are going to be the winners. I think the Young Bucks, I like what they're doing right now, but I feel like this is a nice little like Jurassic Express. We're back in action.
Scar Tarek, it's over to you. Which way you going?
Oh. But yes, I picked Jurassic Express to win. It's mainly because of the stipulation that the winners received the $500,000 prize. Like we already saw what what the Young Bucks can do with it, and yes, that was comedy gold. But I don't want to actually see that again. I love the idea of just Jurassic Express having all this money and just seeing little bits on what they can do with it. So I'm gonna pick Jurassic Express.
Brian, back to you. Which way you going?
I am also going to go with the Jurassic Express for the very succinct reason that the Young Bucks having no money makes for great TV. Therefore, they must continue to have no money. Jurassic Express for the win.
I will also go with Jurassic Express. There's just too much to enjoy all around, including that. Scholar
He's a
Charlie,
dinosaur.
do we have an accord?
I actually have a Civic, but I'm gonna go with
Ah,
Jurassic Express.
that's a pun. All right. We do have a consensus. That'll bring us over to our next match. We've got for the TNT Championship Kyle Fletcher is defending his title against Mark Briscoe. Tarek, we're back to the top of the order. Which way are we going?
I will say, if Mark Briscoe doesn't win this championship, I don't think he will ever win a championship. So I'm going to predict Mark Briscoe to win. Even if he has such a short title reign, it doesn't matter. I feel like with all that he's been going through the past year, I feel like him finally winning a title is something that could actually be really good for. It's that real feel good moment of to really solidify his 2025.
All right, Brian, your pick up next. Which way you going?
I will see your feel good moment and raise you a fuck you moment because I've got MJF returning and costing Mark Briscoe this match, and Kyle Fletcher retains his TNT championship.
I have my own thoughts on where MJF is going to go, but that's for a later discussion.
Oh dear. This one is honestly a little bit tough for me. As much as I'm a fan of Mark Briscoe, there clearly have high hopes for Kyle Fletcher. So I wouldn't be mad at it if Mark Briscoe won, but my gut is telling me that Kyle Fletcher is going to take this one. I would not be shocked if it goes the other way, but I don't know. I'm very skeptical. Charlie, back to you. Which way are you going?
Brian, this is for you.
I will too.
That is neither Kyle Fletcher nor Mark Briscoe.
Kyle Fletcher.
We got one more for Kyle Fletcher. Pete, back to you. Which way are you going on this one?
I mean, Mark
Growing up in a
Briscoe
small country.
will come close to winning the title, but he will not because the return of Brian Cage is coming. Yes, the injured Brian Cage is coming back, and Fletcher will escape with the victory. We're about to get crazy with our predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Sit down and
New
strap in with
member of
your
the Don
seatbelt.
Callis family because they're taking everybody. Why wouldn't they take Brian Cage?
It
Kyle
really has
Fletcher
come
for
to
the
that
win.
point where it really has come to that point where if someone is a heel, 9 times out of 10, he will probably join the fucking Don Callis family. That is
I
my
just
real
wrote it.
criticism with AEW.
No, it's like I just wrote an application on Indeed, and all of a sudden I'm a member of the Don Callis family.
Well, anyway, speaking of lovely, lovely factions, next up we've got a Tornado Trios match between the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand. And this, friends, this is indeed the second of the two wheel matches. So let's get right into
Yay.
it. Brian, it's your first pick up next. Who you got between the Hurt Syndicate and the Demand?
They've been trading victories back and forth, and considering the Gates of Agony won on the Dynamite, I see no reason for that not to continue and have the Hurt Syndicate win here. I've got the Hurt Syndicate beating whatever they're calling that group.
The
The
Demand.
The
demand.
Demand. I've got the
On
Hurt Syndicate
demand. Got
beating
it.
the Demand.
All
On
right.
demand.
On
Nice.
demand ass kickings from the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah.
Yep, got it.
It's canon now. Book it. But anyway, now you know what time it is. It's time to spin
Oh,
that
fuck.
wheel.
Fuck
Just for
that
this one,
wheel.
too?
I have my own
Yes,
history with
Brian.
giving the big middle finger to the wheel.
And Brian got Ricochet.
God damn it.
Pete, don't worry. Brian's getting fucked by the wheel too.
The wheel fucks with us all, just like Charlotte Flair.
The wheel likes no
I
one. The
I am
wheel
going to
has no
go.
favorites.
I'm also going to go with the Hurt Syndicate. I just don't see the. It's not that. Well, I just don't see On Demand winning this match. I feel like this is just a vehicle to get the Bishop calling his boy over. But anyway, now it's my turn to spin that wheel, and we're spinning. We're
Can't see the
going.
wheel.
I'm doing my best here. And yeah, I got Bishop Khan. Not the best, not the worst. We'll see how it goes. But Charlie, is your pick up next? Which way you going?
Hurt Syndicate.
All right, that's three for the Hertz, and one more for the
It hurts.
wheel.
It hurts. We
He's so
hurt
happy.
people. We hurt people. We hurt people. We hurt
And
people.
Charlie's pick is Shelton Benjamin.
Yeah.
Ain't no stopping me. No.
No.
Pete, it's your pick up next. Which way you going?
Listen, gentlemen, the title's on the line. We've been playing it pretty safe, so I'm not going to play it safe anymore.
There's
I'm
nothing
going to
safe about
go
this episode.
and say that Ricochet is going to pin MVP, and it's going to start tension within the Hurt Syndicate. Potentially, maybe taking out MVP. You know what? Who knows? But I want to chase the dragon that is Undisputed Scholar, and you're only going to do that when you take risk. And my risk is the Team Ricochet will pin Hurt Syndicate, and we're going to have the champion come back to me. Championship. Excuse me.
Well,
Congrats,
now
Brian. You just won it.
I'm
And
not upset
now,
about the wheel anymore.
and now, speaking of the wheel, it's now Pete's turn to
It's fine.
go.
I was gonna get fucked by the wheel anyway.
Let's
He's
see
gonna
what
get
the wheel has to
MVP.
say.
He's got to get
Yeah.
MVP. Yeah.
I'm getting MVP because he got Ricochet.
Uh, no, you got Toa Leona.
All right, congrats, Brian. You just won the
You can tell by the look
championship.
on Pete's face, he knows who that is.
No, I just realized I lost the belt because of a fucking wheel spin again.
And because of your
Eh.
pick in that match.
And Scholar Tarek, which way you going?
I I will say this has been a very fun feud. This feud has been going on for maybe 2 or 3 months, and it did really well to put this the demand over. And I actually see that group winning the trios championship in the near future because of their go with this. And it gave Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin their first loss this past week on Dynamite Kick. So I'm gonna go with the Hurt Syndicate to win this one. I think this is gonna be now the one that finally end this feud. So I'm gonna go with the Hurt Syndicate for the win.
All right, now, last but not least, it's that time.
It's either
Uh,
MVP or Bobbles. MVP or Bobbles. MVP or
Who-
Bobbles. MVP or
MVP or
Bobbles.
Bobbles? MVP or which one
Or
do you think it
Bobbles?
is?
Bobbles.
Bobbles.
MVP.
Oh.
fucking P. We hurt people. We hurt people.
Is that the end of the wheel?
Yes, that is the end of the
Thankfully,
wheel.
It is the end of
I
the wheel for
I
tonight.
humbly
For
request
now.
that MVP doesn't pin Ricochet. I need him to pin the other one. Okay.
All right. On that note, that'll bring us to our next match. We've got Jamie Hayter going one-on-one against Tekla. And I'm just gonna say it. Tekla's winning. I like Tekla. She scares me. That's it. No notes. Charlie, which way we going?
Tekla.
That's two for Tekla. Pete, back to you. Which way we going?
I went down to the Dudley Boys Wrestling School, and I saw just this wonderful, wonderful woman named Tekla, who's going to be winning this match.
That's three for Tekla. Tarek, is back to you.
I actually I'm not a fan of this match because I feel that both Jamie Hayter and Tekla really don't like both of them are not in a position where losing is not the best option for either of them. But if I had to choose, it will probably be Tekla winning. Um, and Jamie Hayter is going to get her win back at Blood and Guts.
And Brian, that brings us to you. Which way you going?
We asked a question at a pay-per-view a while back. Who do we think is going to be the one to finally take the TNT title off of, or TBS title or whatever we're talking about,
Of
off of
who?
Mercedes Monet? I'm
I'm sorry,
not gonna, I'm not gonna attempt to
Off
say
of
it like
who,
Pete,
Pete? Off of who,
but
Pete?
here's the deal. All right, here's my answer to that question because I didn't have it at the time. The winner of this match, Tekla. they've got her undefeated so far, um, and there's no reason to stop that. I think you build that up for that particular title match, and you end it.
All right, that'll bring us to our next match for the AEW Tag Team Championships. We've got Brodito defending their titles against Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita. Charlie, it's your matchup next to predict. Which way you going?
Um, it's not because I can't pronounce the other team, but I'm going with Brodito on this one.
I'm not saying that's the reason, but it's the reason.
But we all know it's the reason.
Oh, for Lord.
Pete,
Okay.
over to you. Which way you going?
Good thing I could say the names. The Okada and Takashita for the win.
I can say the names. I cannot say the names. Tarek, can you pronounce the names?
Now because I'm like, of course I can, and not just watch. I'm gonna fuck it up. Takeshita and Okada. There, I said.
What did I said
Konosuke
Takeshita.
Takeshita. Oh my god, I fucked it up. Konosuke Takeshita and Kutsuka Okada.
Kazuchika.
5 times fast.
Damn it! I always, and it's the thing, I always fuck up his name. But
We
no,
are all
I'm not.
stupid
They're not going to win.
foreigners.
And that's the thing. Son of a bitch. But yeah, they're not going to win. It's going to be Brodito to win, and I think Takeshita is going to walk out on Okada
In all
to,
seriousness,
to keep going with to keep going to keep building up to their inevitable. I think it's going to be a winner take all match with Okada and Takeshita.
Has to be. There's a reason they put the NJPW, the IWGP on him. There's a reason for that.
I'm so
Brian,
I'm so happy he won. I'm so
that
happy he won
that
that
is a
title.
spectacular choice. It's going to do great for him. I'm really looking forward to that. I dig it so
Mhm.
hard. But Brian, for the time being, it's over to you first. Which way you going?
And because they gave him that title, tag team championships aren't going to happen. This is a team that is set to explode, and the beginning of it is going to happen at the pay-per-view. Brodito is going to win. Somebody's walking out on somebody. I'm not going to say who because I don't know, but
Let's go to the
somebody's
wheel.
walking out on somebody, and Brodito is taking advantage and retaining the tag team championships.
I say because Takeshita just won the title and just having the New Japan Pro Wrestling Heavy their champion be pinned on AEW TV. WWE can do that all they can with TNA because TNA will just keep turning around and stick their butt in the air and ask for more. With AEW, they still respect their partnership with NJPW. So and Okada, who rarely gets pinned, this will be a big moment for whoever won. I think it's going to be Bandito who actually gets the pin on Okada, and that'll probably lead to United Championship match.
I will be right back.
All right, bye.
All right, then. I am also going to go with Brodito basically for everything you just said. I see much better, higher aspirations for Takeshita, now that he's won the IWGP World Title, there's clearly a very, very high ceiling. And yeah, I think you're right. Not only is it not time for Brodito to lose the titles, but if anyone's gonna betray anybody or walk out on them, I see Takeshita walking out on Okada and then start kicking off the feud that way. So yeah, I'm also gonna go with Brodito for the win, and that will bring us to our next match. Again, from here on out, the order can be a whole lot of different things, but this is just how we're rolling for right now. Next match is Darby Allin versus Jon Moxley in an I Quit match. And Pete, it's your pick up first. Which way you going on this one?
Well, let's just talk about the elephant in the room. Clearly, I have not been making the right choices for this prediction show. So I'm just going to throw something out in the world and see what happens. I believe that WWE Champion Cody Rhodes is going to make an appearance in this match. I think he's going to return to AEW and he's going to help Darby Allin win the match against Jon Moxley.
I'm just going to count that as a Darby choice.
It is Darby. And I mean, I think that we'll see a crossroads and Darby Allin will just, Moxley will quit because he'll be like, I've seen everything. I've seen Cody Rhodes return to AEW. I've seen everything. I quit. The most intense I quit match you'll ever see. And just so beautifully by saying, no, there's a man who shouldn't be here. I quit. I didn't know this was the company I work for. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I lost this event anyway. So let's have fun with it. Cody Rhodes to return.
Tarek, anything to add? Any predictions, please?
Okay. The only thing to add is this kind of reminds me. It's like giving me a realization on just why I remember I was not a huge Darby Allin fan before he left. Um, I'm not really the big audience. I know this match is going to be a bloody mess. It's going to be an all-out just massacre. It's going to be one of those car wrecks that you can't look away type of match. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but I'm also going to pick Darby Allin to win this one. Because they've been putting so much emphasis on Darby Allin setting Jon Moxley on fire. I think that's going to be he's going to handcuff Moxley to something, or they're going to throw Moxley on like a barbed wire table, just put him in a position where he can't escape, and we're going to see another Molotov cocktail moment. And just as or a flamethrower, and just when that moment is going to come, that's where Moxley's going to quit, because Moxley does not want to be set on fire. But he'll probably still be set on fire because these two are absolute maniacs.
Brian, over to you. Which way you going?
They have been setting this story up so much that, based off of the Go Home show, okay, first of all, we all know what's going to happen here. Darby Allin's going to win. We all know that. But they've been setting this up in a way based off of all the other matches, because I know we've got a couple more to come. And based off of what titles are on the line and those, you would think those would be the main event. I'm not entirely certain they're going that way. This kind of feels like the way that this has been built up over everything else. This kind of feels like the main event. And if this is the main event, I've got Darby Allin winning, and I've got the Death Riders turning on their own. I've got the Death Riders. We've been saying Jon Moxley needs to take that vacation for about 3 years now, and I think he's going to get the opportunity to take one, because I think the Death Riders are going to take him out Bryan Danielson style at the end of this match, and the last image you're going to see is the plastic bag over Jon Moxley's head on his own in the ring by himself, vanquished. by Darby Allin and turned on by his own pack of dogs. His own pack of dogs turned on him because the motto of the Death Riders is "Step up or get stepped on," and John Moxley quitting shows that he's going to get stepped on. I feel like they're setting this up either way based on the placement on the card, is whether it happens on this show or whether it happens at a future Dynamite. I think for the most impact whatsoever, this match needs to main event and they need to turn on him after he quits. So either way, Darby Allin wins. But my soliloquy at the end is why I think this main event's over everything else.
I'm
Well
not
said.
sure if it's going to main event, but everything else, I hate that makes sense. I'm also going to go with Darby Allin for the win. Charlie, do we have an accord?
Again, I have a Civic, but we're going with Darby Allen on this one.
Close
Because of
enough.
because of Cody Rhodes, obviously.
Yes.
We all know it's going to go down there.
Whoa!
All right. That'll bring us to our penultimate match. We've got for the AEW Women's Championship, we've got Chris Statlander defending against Timeless Tony Storm. Tarek, it's up to you right now. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Chris Statlander to retain, to open up Timeless Tony Storm to go in Blood and Guts. Who else? If this you're bringing the very first ever women's Blood and Guts match in AEW, so why not have your biggest name in there? Have Timeless Tony Storm in, and have Chris Statlander actually, continue to build up this title reign and really make a name for herself as the top champion in a different match when that event inevitably comes. So I'll go with Statlander to retain.
All right, Brian, your pick up next. Which way you going?
It's kind of obvious Statlander just won the thing, and also it'll be a really big deal for Statlander to get a one-on-one clean victory here. So I think that's the best move. It doesn't hurt Tony Storm at all. She can move on to what to things like Tarek said, and Chris Statlander having her first title defense, beating the biggest name in the women's division of your company. That yeah, I'm not saying Mercedes Moné is the biggest name, Pete. You can take that look off your face. It's obviously Tony Storm, but having that win on your mantle clean as your first title defense, that's huge. So I'm giving it to Statlander.
Yeah, I just don't. As much as I love Timeless Tony, I think she's easily one of the biggest stars in AEW, if not wrestling in general. She doesn't need the title. She's going to get it back eventually. But for now, it's Chris Statlander's time. And she's more than earned it in her own right. So I'm going to go with Chris Statlander to win. Scholar Charlie, which way are we going?
Chris Statlander to retain.
That'll make 4 for Chris Statlander. Pete, do we have an accord? And don't say the word.
So I've been taking a lot of stats lately, and then I've been searching around the land for a good ER. You put that together, you get Statlander for the win, baby.
All right, main event time. Let's just get me out of here.
You're
Brian,
welcome, Charlie.
Brian, it's main event time. It's Hangman Adam Page defending against Samoa Joe for the AEW Championship. Brian, close us out. Which way are we going?
There's no debate here, and if you try to debate, you're stupid. It's Hangman Page.
That's 1 for Hangman. I will also go for Hangman. I'm not sure if something is going to happen after the match or not, but hey, time will only tell. Charlie, what's your final pick?
Hangman Adam Page.
All right, that's 3 for Hangman. Pete, are we making it 4 or are you going somewhere else?
I believe the winner of this match. Oh shit, my pager's going off. Hangman Adam Page.
I see what you tried to do there. I don't think you pulled it off.
No. I gave up on it midway through, and then I was like, listen, I'm tired.
Tarek, the masses are fading. Take us home. Which way you going?
I am also gonna go with cowboy shit. I am gonna go with Hangman Adam Page to successfully retain the championship. And the final thing we're gonna see on this one is MJF holding his contract up to Hangman Page saying, "Okay, I'm back. I am ready to face you." That's where I think MJF is going to go. I think that's going to be Hangman Page's next opponent after Samoa Joe is going to be Maxwell Jacob Freeman versus Hangman Adam
Yes.
Page.
Now that will be a great match if it actually goes that way. But with that, now is the time where now our predictions are in. Now is the time where in a show where we turn it over to you, our fellow fans. What do you think is going to happen at Wrestledream? Who's going to walk away with what titles? Who's going to walk away with a win? And most importantly of all, which one of the scholars is going to walk away with the world title? No matter what you think, let us know all across the internet. And join in the conversation yourself on X. Scholar Tarek, where can I reach you?
You can reach me at the Avataric.
Brian, where can they reach you?
You can reach me sitting on top of this mountain, hopefully with my person. Fuck it.
Take two. Take two.
Nope, it's too late. It's over. Yep. I'm not going to be able to hold on to any hardware, so I'll just be sitting on top of this mountain, picking away at Pete, trying to climb the mountain, and hoping this wheel doesn't fuck me over at Atomic Beanpole.
Scholar Charlie, where can they reach you?
Charlie, I'm a sleepy baby.
I forgot how to say advocate. Son of a bitch.
Advocate seems to be the word of the week.
We're the scholars
Advocate,
of wrestling.
wise man, oracle. I'm all of yours, Brian. I'm all for you.
Scholar Pete, we got sleepy babies in the room. Where can they reach you?
We do. They can reach me over at Improv Pete, where I will be winning my title with a wheel or not a wheel.
Yeah, Pete.
And you can find me at I'm Robbie Rage. And for all of these relevant social media links and much more, just check out our link tree in the description box below. That's linktree/Scholars of Wrestling. And with that, it's time to put these sleepy babies to bed and have some wrestle dreams.
Ah, very good.
There's my
there
pun.
you
There's
go.
my pun.
Wow.
Very good.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Bravo.
We got
Everyone
moments
else
like
is the
that.
sleepy babies. I'm just now full of energy, and I do like that. Wrestle dreams. Now I just want to go to sleep and
Bravo.
just very good. I like it.
I'm going to be coasting on that for the next 3 days.
Until you was your title
Yeah.
to me.
Ride that wave, fool. Ride that wave.
We are full of puns tonight because you know who we are. We are the Scholars of Wrestling, and you are just been schooled. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I need to go to bed and have some wrestle dreams.
He said you are
I'm
just
coasting
been
on-
schooled.
You
You
are.
are just been schooled.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, guys.